Hello, bookish friends of the internet. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew, and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. And for today's video, I am here to do another book tag. Now, this book tag is one that I do, well, I don't know if I did it every year since I joined BookTube, but it's one that I love to do, and I saw Jan from Jan Agneton do this tag, so I'll leave her channel down below. Really love her channel and love how we became friends this year. But she did the end of the year book tag, so I have all the questions written down on my notes page in my phone, obviously, and we have 6 questions here to talk about. I have all my books here that I want to talk about with you. So let's just jump into this, shall we? Let me see. Can I get these in order real quick? I always do this and I don't know why. Let me flip these guys this way. Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. Just the way I want it. Sorry about that. So the first question is, are there any books that you started this year that you need to finish? Yes, there are quite a few books that I've started this year, so I could have like a whole list of them. But I have 4 here that I've started this year and haven't finished them. And I really enjoyed what I was reading, but I don't know why I haven't finished them. So the first one is The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. I started reading this book back in October of this year, and I was going to read it for Halloween and just never got like far into it. I'm literally on page 10 of this book, so I'm literally not that far into it. But I definitely want to finish this because I was enjoying the first 10 pages. Definitely going to restart it though, just because I don't remember what happened in the 10 pages, but I know I was buddy reading or trying to buddy read this with my friend Lori, and I think my friend Lori couldn't get into it either, and both me and her have similar reading tastes, so this is one of the few books that I've started this year and haven't finished. Another book that I've started this year and haven't finished, and I'm shocked that I haven't finished it because it's one of my most anticipated reads of the year, and that is Shadow of the Sith by Adam Christopher. I almost forgot the author's name. I don't know why I haven't finished this one yet, because I think the size kind of intimidate me a little bit. As you can see, I have a bookmark in here. Let's see, how far did I get into this one? Page 20. So again, not that far into it. I think it's because I was listening to it via audiobook, and then my audiobook had to get returned, and I never placed it back on hold. So I'm gonna have to do that this month and see if it's available or if it's not, and then I'll just have to buy it. I loved everything that came out of the Star Wars universe, either via TV platform or movie, even though there wasn't like a Star Wars movie this year. But I loved everything that comes out of the Star Wars universe so far, and I'm just very eager to get to this one. And I don't know why I haven't read this one, because my friend Charlie, she loved this book, and I can't wait to see if I will love it or not. So we love that. Another book that I've started this year, and this one's a tome of a book. I am on page 260 out of 700 and something pages, and that's Ruin by John Gwynne. I started this, and then I felt a little slumpy, so I dropped this, not literally, but I dropped the book and picked up another book. So yeah, that other book has my attention right now, but I want to get back into this world. That way I don't have what happened to me with the Mistborn series, where it took too long for me to get to the series, and then I forget all the characters' name and what happened. I am really enjoying it, and I'm happy that it's finally picking up. So I definitely am behind on my pages that I need to read, that I set up for myself. I think I'm supposed to be like finished with it by now, or close to finishing it, and I haven't yet, obviously, since I'm on page 260. But I'm really enjoying it so far, and I cannot wait to see how this ends and to see what happens in book 4, which is called Wrath. Another book that I've started this year, I literally just started this one this week, and that is Blood Marked by Tracy Dion. I'm holding up the desk jacket because my copy of the book is over on my beanbag right now, and I'm currently reading this. I'm really enjoying this sequel a whole lot. There's a lot of twists and turns in here, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I do think this is a duology only, because I don't see any news for book 3, but I could be wrong, so we'll see if there is a third book in this trilogy or not. So right now it is a duology, and I am like 120 pages in, I think I am. So hopefully I'll finish this by the end of the month, and it will be my December wrap-up. Question number 2 is, do you have an autumnal, wow, that's hard for me to say, autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? No, not really. I mostly read a lot of fantasy books towards the end of the year, especially around the fall time. So yeah, just any fantasy books really, because that's been my main genre of focus lately. So yeah, any fantasy books, really. Question 3, is there a new release you're still waiting for? Yes, I have 2 that I'm still waiting for. One of them is going to be coming in my Rainbow Crate box, and that is Never Ever Getting Back Together by Sophie Gonzalez. That is a YA LGBT contemporary novel. And like I said in my last video, I know I said I haven't read a whole lot of contemporaries this year, but that is going to be their December book. And I don't know when my box is going to be shipped for that month, because it's already December 15th. But I am excited to see what's going to be in that box, and I hope the cover is going to be amazing. Another new release I'm really looking forward to. This one doesn't come out till the 27th of this month, which is right after Christmas for those who celebrate. But that is 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson, which is the 5th book in the Truly Devious series. This is the 4th book, The Box in the Woods. I absolutely love this one. I read this one last year and waited a whole entire year for book 5. And book 5 I have pre-ordered, so it should come to me the day of release. Is one of my most anticipated. I hope I get to read it right away. I think that might be my last book I'm going to read for 2023. Wow, 2022. If not, I'll read it first thing in 2023. But yes, this 9 Liars is the 5th installment of the Truly Devious series. I think there's going to be a 6th book, but I'm not too positive about that. But I feel like this series is like criminally underrated in this book, in the book platform, just because I know it was popular when the series has been announced and whatnot, but I feel like nowadays people don't really talk about the series. But it's a fun murder mystery of a whodunit type of novel, so I'm excited to get back into this world, and hopefully I'll love book 5. Let me see. Question 3, what are 3 books you want to read by the end of the year? Now, picking 3 books was hard for me. So I have 3 here, but it was definitely hard for me to get just 3 books. But the first one I have is my newest book that I have, and that is Saint by Adrienne Young. My friend Charlie bought me this for Christmas, and she said I can open it up early because she knows it's one of the books I wanted to read right away. Oh my gosh, cannot speak today. So I was able to open this up early. So thank you so much, Charlie. I'm very excited to read this. Again, this is one of my most anticipated read of the year. So I guess this could have been the answer for the last question. But I'm very excited to get back into this world. This is set in the same world as Fable, which I really loved that duology last year. So I'm excited to see what she has in store for Saint. And I hope I will love it as much as I think I will. Another book that I want to read by the end of the year is Star Wars: The High Republic Path of Deceit by Tessa Granton and Justina Ireland. This is the first book in the Phase 2 series that is part of the High Republic. I own all 3 books so far for the Phase 2, so if I wanted to, I can binge read them this month. don't really need to talk about this. It's set in the Star Wars universe years before the Skywalker series, or Skywalker saga, my bad. And I just love the series. And I think this book is actually a prequel to Phase 1. So that would be interesting and a little bit confusing for me to read about. But my friend Charlie already read all 3 books, so I have somebody to talk to when I read this book. Next one is a book my friend Taylor got me earlier this year, and I still haven't read this yet. I don't know why. I think I'm scared because I know this isn't the final book of the series, and I would have to wait so long for the finale. And that is Beast of Ruin by Ayana Gray. This is the second installment of this series, and I read book 1, absolutely loved it, even though I can't remember the first sentence of that book. I'll leave my first sentence challenge up above or down below as well. Go check that out. That was a really fun collab I did with Taylor. And when I was in the hospital, Taylor was like, what is 1 or maybe even 2 books that you want from your wish list? And I realized going through my wish list that I didn't pre-order this one yet. And I was really shocked because I thought I did. And I was like, can you get me this book? And she was like, sure, I'll get you it. And she did. So thank you so much, Taylor. I don't know why I haven't read this yet. I think it's because I have too much expectation for it. Like, my expectations are super high. So we'll see what happens if I do get around to reading it this month. If not, I'll probably save it for 2023. But yeah, those are the 3 books that I want to get to by the end of the year. Next question is there a book that can still shock you and become a favorite? Yes, actually. There's like 3 books. Ruin, which I've already shown, and Bloodmarked, I think can be a 5-star read. And this one can also be a 5-star read, but again, I'm scared of the size of this one, and I just need somebody to buddy read this with me. And that is Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. Do I need to talk about this? I don't think so. Keep talking about this in every single one of my videos, but I feel like this can really shock me and become a favorite. So after I finish Bloodmarked, I think I'm going to read Gideon finally. So I'm excited, but also nervous because of this hype. And I know book 4 comes out next year in October. So I have plenty of time to binge read this series. And I already own book 2 in paperback as well. So I just need to wait for book 3 to come out in paperback. Next question is, or the final question is, have you already started making reading plans for 2023? Yes, I have. And I actually have my bullet journal right here. I'm not going to show you everything from my 2023 bullet journal that I have, even though it's the same one I used since 2021. But it's set up similar to my 2022 spread. There's a few, like, here's a sneak peek to it. This is all the goals, which I'm going to do a video about. My reading goals. My next video is going to be reading goals and personal goals for me. So on the front cover of my 2023 spread, I have Goodbye 2022, Hello 2023. And like I said, all of these around the title page is my goals that I want to accomplish next year. And then I already have like series I want to complete next year, which I need to do that video next. And just like all my unread book of the month and so on until we get to my January new releases, which is a video you guys should see very, very soon. But yeah, I'm already almost towards the end of this bullet journal. So I asked for a new one for Christmas. So we'll see if I get one. But yes, I've already started planning for 2023. I made a spreadsheet of my new releases that I'm looking forward to throughout the whole year. So yeah, I've already kind of started planning. I have some fun things happening for this channel. Hopefully I'll get like better equipment for the channel and whatnot. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what 2023 has in store for us. And without further ado, that was the end of this book tag. That was a very short video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos from me coming soon. And I'll chat with you guys down in the comments below. Bye.